Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your January 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Libra, this is a reading that's focusing on the rest of January. I do apologize that I could not get this reading up sooner. For this reading, I am using the Tarot Illuminati. I'm also pulling you a Healing with the Fairies Oracle card. All right. So looking at the rest of January for Libra, what does Libra need to know? And these cards are also pre-shuffled before I actually start the reading. All right. So I'm putting down this first layer, Libra, and then I'm going in with a second layer. And with that layer, I'm just clarifying these energies that you have coming up. Okay, so some of you definitely ending a cycle. You have a couple of tens here. The overall energy for you guys for the month of January is the Emperor. So you could be standing in your power, you could be taking back your power or taking control, Libra, no matter if you're male or female, feeling more empowered. For some of you, something is ending. A cycle is wrapping up. Let's see. Okay. So we have the Emperor here. I do have the Queen of Cups. I have the Seven of Cups there. So I could be reading for some Librans where maybe you have water in your chart, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or this is just your energy here. Seven of Cups, looking at lots of different choices, options. There's the King of Wands. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries, or could be a Sag, could be a Leo. Seven of Cups, it can be wishful thinking. It also can be someone who is not seeing someone or something clearly. And so you female Librans, I mean, this could be you taking matters into your own hands here. Maybe you want clarity. So you're bringing an end to something. Very interesting. Or you're taking control. All right. So looking at the rest of January for Libra. Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Strength, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups. So a lot of aces here, Libra. My goodness, like I mentioned, a cycle's ending. Some of you are feeling a little trapped, a little stuck, fearful. Needing to be strong with strength, needing to rely upon that inner strength, needing to have courage here in January. And that can be why we have the Emperor as the overall energy, because some of you are maybe taking back your power, or maybe you're actually realizing how strong you are, Libra. Four of Cups. So I have the Four of Cups twice here, Libra. So some of you feeling bored, uninspired. In some area of your life, bored, uninspired, needing a change, definitely needing a change. change of scenery, a change. Definitely seeing that. If you're in a relationship and if this person has other options or they're leaving you kind of confused, for some of you, you could be walking away. You don't want to play that game anymore for some of you. Okay. So right at the center here, we have the Sun crossed by the Ten of Pentacles. And so I am reading for some married Librans, or you're in a long-term partnership. You might have a child or children. I do have death here. So I do have death clarifying the Sun. And so the Sun does come in and it highlights certain things, it illuminates certain things. So there can be an ending to a long-term relationship, an ending to a marriage. If it's not a relationship, this could be you finding something out, finding out about an ending with death. It could be in the family. It also, when I have death in the Ten of Pentacles, this can speak about an inheritance, Libra. So some of you may be finding out about an inheritance here at the start of January, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here. There's some money that's coming to you. It might not be a huge sum of money, but it might not be that small either. So for some of you, this is an inheritance that's actually coming to you. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting. For those of you that have children, and this could be even older children, maybe you're older. I could be reading for some Librans where you're taking care of maybe, you know, things like that, looking at wills and all of that. You could be taking care of that. For some of you, it's at the start of the month. Others, it's in January. Death is great change, something leaving your life, or something will never be the same. So for some of you, you're finding out about this. It might be connected to your business or the community that you reside in, or something with the family. It might have something to do with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For some of you, this is someone having a child, and so you could be finding out about a pregnancy, or maybe someone is actually having a baby here at the start of the month. But I think that for some of you, I think that someone, yeah, some of you you're finding out, but others, this is actually someone having a baby in the very near future. At your foundation, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Rods. So we have the Knight of Pentacles twice. So again, there's financial news. There's an opportunity. Some of you could have had this brilliant idea, or maybe you felt inspired. Maybe you started your own business. This is prior. You planted the seed, Libra. You started something prior. In the recent past, I have the Knight of Cups with Judgment. Okay, so for those of you that you started a new relationship, could be with someone younger. We have two Knights here, or three Knights, excuse me, three Knights. So it could be with someone younger. Maybe I'm reading for some Librans, you're playing the field. You could be dating three younger men, but feeling bored. And that if you are dating multiple men, it could be because you're bored. No one is really maybe you're looking for more. You want something maybe long term. The Ace of Rods can be that spark, that physical chemistry, but it's not love. It's not love. It's that spark. It could be with a water sign. We have earth energy here. We have water energy here. This could also be someone that came back in the recent past, maybe someone from your past, a water sign energy, maybe wanting a second chance with you, with judgment. You could have made a decision about this person. Four of Cups can be rejection. So you could have rejected this person. If you reached out to them, they could have rejected you. But most likely you rejected them. Crowning you, I have the Four of Cups with the Page of Swords. So I feel like this is you, for many of you, this is you rejecting someone. This is you letting them down, giving them bad news. You could have judged someone. For those of you that it's not someone from your past trying to reconnect with you, Libra, it could be someone new that approached you and maybe you judged them. Maybe this person isn't your usual type. It could be that there is an age difference. You could have judged them as being the Knight of Cups, which is like Prince Charming, which is someone who's going around romancing everybody. You know, he's in love with love. And so when he's with you, he's romancing you, but knights don't stick around. So he will eventually move on. He's not ready to settle down. And so he will go from relationship to relationship. He's Prince Charming. That's what he specializes in. And so some of you, this is you judging someone as maybe being immature or, yeah, not ready for a commitment. They're very charming. They say all the right things, but do they have long-term potential? And that could be why you turn them down. You also could have checked this person out online. If you were rejected, Libra, most likely they were checking you out online. They could have researched you. If you're a business owner, they could have researched your business. They could have been all up in your business, to be honest, so for some of you. And I am reading for some more mature Librans, and I think there's this younger character around you. Possibly you could be ending it with this person. In the near future, I do have the Empress with the Moon. So most likely this is, for those of you dealing with a water sign, most likely it's a Cancer, a Pisces, could be Scorpio. We do have death here, so it could be Scorpio. You Libran females that I'm reading for, you could be having some very vivid dreams here around the second week. Listen to your intuition. Also, not all is known. The moon keeps things hidden. And so, yes, we have the sun and the moon here. And so something that is in the dark will surface here in January. So you will find something out, Libra, that you were unaware of. It could be with watching this reading. Others, I mean, you could be keeping something quiet. We do have a couple here. I have the Empress with the Emperor. So you might be married and maybe there was a love interest here. If that's the case, it's because you're feeling a little bored within a relationship, a long-term relationship, wanting to feel inspired. Yeah. And so you Libran females, you could be keeping something quiet at this time. It's a good time to pay attention to your body. Here, Libra, some of you could be more focused on your health, your well-being at this time, especially if there's been a lack of energy, or if you were recovering physically, maybe recovering from something in the past. Listen to your body at this time. Some of you are pregnant, and I mentioned that earlier. This was conception with the Ace of Rods here at your foundation, and so you're going to be having a baby. For some of you, it will be in January. It can be at the start of the month. Others, you're still pregnant here. And so if not in January, in the near future, it could be within the next month you're going to have a baby. So yeah, if you're pregnant, I mean, pay attention to your dreams. Some of you are having a lot of very vivid dreams here at this time. Your intuition is just through the roof here for you females. In the position of your power, I have Temperance, I have the Four of Swords. So physical healing. So if you're having surgery, or if you did suffer a loss, even though you do have some emotional energy here, I don't really see you like distraught or anything like that. You're coping, you're dealing with it. Some of you maybe want to be alone. With Temperance in the position of your power, you are balancing those emotions. So, you know, if you're feeling overly emotional, especially you pregnant Librans, if you're feeling overly emotional, this is that balance coming in. Others, you're finding the right way to do something. You're bringing in more balance here. Again, I mentioned being focused on your well-being. And so that's been a big theme for a lot of the other signs. And so if something's been out of balance, this could even be hormonally, but if something's been out of balance, you're taking care of that. For some of you, that's maybe you time. That's maybe having an extra couple hours to sleep in, something like that. You're making some changes here, and it's going to benefit you. It's very good for you. Four of Swords, spending time alone, recharging. Again, if something has ended, that's a cycle that's completing. You're being very strong. This is in the position of how others are viewing you. Nine of Rods, you're tough. You're resilient. You're rising up from this. You're not giving up. You're persevering. For some of you, this is physical recovery. So you might have had surgery. But I see lots of healing energy here. Lots of healing energy. In the hopes and fears, I have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups. So there could be something with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces female. Maybe hoping to reach out to her, or hoping that you hear from her. And she really could be anybody. A family member, a friend, a love interest. For some of you, this is your friend. And so if you are having surgery, or, you know, maybe some of you just want to hear from a friend. Maybe you've been separated from a friend. Again, something was out of balance. And so maybe you need to reach out to a friend. Or if there was like a falling out with a friendship. Maybe, again, maybe someone was judged incorrectly. So maybe needing to reach out to this person. Energy that you have going into February, we do have the Nine of Swords, we do have the Star. So at this time, needing to have faith, needing to stay positive. And if you're lacking in the sleep department, needing to put yourself first at this time, make sure you're getting enough sleep. Do not allow yourself to overly stress, overly worry about something. You need to take back your power, or for some of you, realize how strong you are. If you're physically healing, or if there was a loss. Try to stay positive. Also, I feel like some of you, a few of you, there's a relationship that needs healing. Now, yes, that could be a love relationship, but I feel very strongly that for some of you, it's a friendship. It could be with a sister. But there's a friendship here. There's a friendship that needs to heal. It could be, if you're a woman, it could be with another woman. There's a friendship that needs to heal. So one of you actually might want forgiveness. There could have been a betrayal. But communication is lacking. So maybe it's you, the Emperor energy. Maybe someone is stubborn. Someone's got their walls up. Here in the position of how you're being viewed, I do have the Nine of Rods, which is someone who put those boundaries up, those walls up. And so for some of you, it's you, Libra. And so there's a friend that wants to heal a relationship with you. I think that you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this. Think about the larger picture. Take your time with this. Don't just reject them, which some of you very well could do that, actually, with the Four of Cups twice here and the Page of Swords. You could do that. And also, don't believe gossip. Don't believe everything you're hearing. Some of you could be watching someone online. It's online, you know. People put things up for whatever reasons. You never really know why they're showing something about themselves. So I feel like there's some unknowns here. There's some judgment here. There's some unhappiness here, definitely. And if someone wants to heal a relationship with you, I would sleep on it. I would take my time. You know, you might even be pregnant, so you're emotional, you're hormonal. Maybe take a month. Take your sweet time. Think about this. Don't stress about this. With the star energy, it can be you wiping the slate clean. It can absolutely represent a cleansing. And so I am reading for some Librans. You're going to heal a relationship. And you, Libra, again, there's a tremendous amount of healing energy here. So January, I mean, if this is physical, which for some of you it's both, it's physical and emotional. Something could have been out of balance prior. The energy is easier, the energy is lighter. It's more harmonious. Even if you're feeling a little emotional, this is very positive compared to prior readings that I've done for you, like let's say the past 6 months. This energy is very nice. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it couldn't resonate more. I want to peek at this one. Okay. I want to peek at this card here, but this is the one I want. This is the one that's upright. All right, so let's look at love and relationship matters, Libra. Those of you that are single, if you are a Libra woman and you date men, you could be meeting your Emperor, or he might already be around you, but maybe he was judged incorrectly. This also can go for male Librans. If you date women, you have an Empress here. Okay. Some of you do have multiple options in love. All right. And if you're wondering how the other person is feeling about you, this can be a love interest. This can be an ex. This can be someone you're already with. Let's see. Okay, and this card has come up several times, so watch your other sign. Your other signs, Ascendant, Moon, Venus, because you might have actually received this twice. Okay, so the additional guidance card that we have for you is Family Harmony. I feel like this resonates so much, Libra. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. We do have Temperance. We have a tremendous amount of healing energy. Someone might be a little stubborn around you. It could be you, but for some of you, it's someone around you. So I think that you are very much being guided, Libra, to mend a relationship. For some of you, it's a friendship. I'm getting that so very strongly. It's a friendship. Could be a colleague. Could be with a colleague. But yeah. Family harmony. We also have, this is raising your standards, which for me, the Nine of Rods can be about setting those boundaries, but also for me, sometimes it talks about raising your standards. So some of you are doing that. You are doing that. And maybe you're giving someone a second chance, but you're telling them, you know, this is it, you know. In some way, you could be drawing the line and standing in your power for some of you. Now, looking at love life, we have, it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this card has come out, I can't even tell you how many times. For maybe 5 other signs. I've pulled this card so many times for January. So the theme here is to be open. To be open, to be receptive, to be generous, loving, caring, compassionate. Looking at how the other person feels when I look into your eyes, I know I have found the mirror of my own soul. So yeah, this other person believes that you complete them, or that you're a soulmate, a twin flame, that you guys are meant to be together. Maybe you need to be open to this. Maybe you're trying to deny this. Okay, Libra. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. If you're interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. And I will mention that over on Vimeo, I do have the 2020 Tarot and Lenormand readings. If that's something that interests you, I do look at all 12 months. That link is below. All right, guys, have a great month. Take care.